Apparently, Slick Rick is dropping his first album in 26 years.
That's a
It's
really
called
long time.
Victory. It is a really long time.
That's how long it takes to be kicked off of your parents' health insurance.
That's true. And financial aid. Or
Hmm.
financial aid is 24 or something like that. I don't know.
I haven't been 24 for a long time.
Same. Same. Anyway, I feel like there was also a state trying to make child support go up to that age too.
Really?
26.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
if you can be a dependent until 26, it kind of
I
makes
think that
sense
was
to
their
me.
argument. That was their argument.
Listen, I don't know the ins and outs of all of that, so I won't.
Take your grown ass outside and go get a job.
I mean, I had a job in my own health insurance at 26. So
And it should be same here.
yeah, so but it doesn't mean that, listen, we're living in dark times. I mean, if you could stay home a little bit longer, stay home longer. That's what I say.
But anyway, it's not about us.
It's not about us.
It's about Slick Rick the Ruler.
Yes.
So, Victory is a visual album that was done with Mass Appeal, Slick Rick, and Idris Elba, which is random and cool. Idris Elba be involved in a lot of music projects on the low.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Isn't he a rapper?
he does write raps and other
No,
things
hasn't
that
he
are music.
performed raps?
Yeah, yeah, he
Okay.
has.
I thought, I mean, isn't he
Um,
part?
no, no.
Right, hater.
Actually, there's an Afro. He was on an Afrobeat song that came out a couple years ago too.
I remember that.
Anyway, it says executive produced by the poet Slick Rick and the visionary Idris Elba. The project features collaborations with Nas and Official Gigs. I'm not sure who Official Gigs is. Let me go see if I could get that answer. But I'm excited. I think this is cool.
Yeah.
Um, we haven't heard any Slick Rick music. Nobody asked you to play. Thank you very much. We haven't. We have not. I'm trying to find it and talk at the same time. We haven't heard from Slick Rick in a long time, especially not a whole album. So I think this is cool, and I'm excited to see what happens here.
Same. Same. I'd echo the same sentiments. I think this is dope. Uh, it's Slick Rick. I mean,
Official Gigs is an artist called Gigs.
okay.
I'm not familiar with Gigs.
I'm not either, to be honest. Um, but yeah, I
I
mean,
can't say anything. I don't know. I don't know their work.
Slick Rick is a pioneer. I want to know what him and his very grown man, place in life, has to say.
Let me tell you something about Slick Rick. Slick Rick has a wild imagination and a lot of bravado. Slick Rick may be famous for Children's Story and maybe one of the go-to records people think of in their minds when they think about Slick Rick. But Slick Rick not only tells stories, he's also done gangster raps. He's also done like I'm the coolest guy out here raps. And believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, and this is crazy, but I'm telling you it's true. Slick Rick has an entire song about anal sex. I'm not kidding. That man has range. And so I'm curious to see what is Slick Rick going to come up with in 2025. And will it sound like an album from the 1980s and early 90s? Or will it sound somewhere like Nas' last couple projects, where it was like, all right, we're going to give a newer sound to the older style? And in case you were curious, the album is called The Art of Storytelling. And the song is called Adults Only. You can look it up.
Is that why?
But yeah.
Is that why you pointed out his range, because it's adults only? Is that what made you do that, or you just wanted to be able to
Slick
tell
Rick
the
got a lot
world?
of wild, crazy, imaginative stuff. I'm just saying he's a versatile guy.
Okay. All right.
So I'm curious about this. Curious to see where it's gonna go. I imagine there's not gonna be a lot of butt sex on the Idris Elba collab. Idris Elba? Yeah. Idris Elba collab, you know what I'm saying? But just saying I think it's really interesting that
I don't know what's happening right now. Have you been hanging out with Van Lathan?
no.
This is
I mean, I'm not against that though.
this is
I'll
very
have me Van Lathan.
this is very much where he would take the conversation. I just
Gonna talk right now.
so confused. Maybe it's because I haven't eaten anything solid for the day. I don't know.
You gotta eat something. You gotta eat something. You know what I'm saying? That
I
may be your
shouldn't say
understand that I'm saying Slick Rick can do it all. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I do believe that Slick Rick has range and that he is very talented and capable of a lot of different things. Yeah, so we'll see how that manifests itself on his new album.
I totally want to channel Van right now and be like ridiculous, but I'm not.
I mean, you were channeling him just fine.
No, I was just being me. That's my shit. Adults only. That's a record right there.
I get that adults only is your shit. It just caught me off guard. You just anyway.
I'm saying he's known for like Children's Story and Mona Lisa, but he's got, like I said, he's got gangster raps. He's got songs about just fly shit. I'm the man out here, and he's even got. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and adults can talk about whatever they want.
Exactly. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.